Life does not test you to break you. It tests you to reveal you. What you face is not punishment, it is exposure. Exposure to who you really are when comfort is removed and excuses no longer work. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Begin the morning by saying to yourself, I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." This was not pessimism. This was preparation. He understood that expecting resistance removes the shock of it, and shock is what breaks most people. The Stoic does not hope for ease. He trains for resistance. When things go wrong, you do not collapse and you do not react blindly. You observe. You stand still long enough to regain control. Emotion is a signal, not a command, and discipline begins the moment you refuse to obey it. Most people let anger decide for them. Fear keeps them frozen. Comfort makes them weak without them even realizing it. You will not allow that. What truly exhausts you is not the effort. It is the inner conflict, the constant battle between what must be done and what feels comfortable. Marcus understood this when he wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, so you guard them. You remove complaint, expectation, and entitlement in their place. You build discipline quiet, consistent, and invisible to everyone else. You do the work even when it feels pointless, especially then, because strength is not built in moments of clarity. It is built in moments of resistance. Stone is shaped by pressure. Steel is forged by fire. So are you. Most people are ruled by what they cannot control. Noise distracts them. Desire weakens them. Fear decides their limits. The Stoic understands something most never will. A person is not defeated by events, but by surrendering authority over their own mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you work at that which is before you, following right reason seriously, vigorously, calmly, without allowing anything else to distract you, you will live happy, not because life becomes easier, but because discipline removes confusion. Focus turns chaos into order, and order creates power." The Stoic way of life is not about comfort or positivity. It is about precision. You choose where your attention goes. You decide what deserves your energy. You act deliberately, even when emotion demands reaction, especially then. This is how control is built quietly, repeatedly, without witnesses. Most people are exhausted because they live divided lives. They know what must be done, yet they hesitate. They feel resistance, and then they retreat. Over time, that inner negotiation erodes their self-respect. A Stoic ends the argument. Action replaces debate. A duty replaces impulse. Marcus warned against mental drift when he wrote, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness." That focus is dangerous in a world addicted to distraction. It separates those who endure from those who decay. You do not need intensity. You need consistency. You do not need validation. You need alignment. When you live according to principle, external chaos loses its grip. Pressure no longer feels personal. Difficulty becomes familiar. You become difficult to disturb. This is not motivation. This is conditioning. A mind trained to obey reason does not panic under stress. It does not chase approval. It does not collapse when comfort disappears. It moves forward because that is what it has been trained to do. Most people wait for life to change before they do. They wait for conditions to improve, for motivation to rise, for the world to become fairer. The Stoic understands that waiting is a form of avoidance. If anything is going to change, it must begin with the mind that meets the day. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are able, correct by instruction. If not, remember that indulgence is given to you for this purpose." He understood that frustration with the world is wasted energy. You either improve yourself, or you accept what you cannot shape without letting it corrupt you. Change does not begin with dramatic action. It begins with refusal. Refusal to react the same way. Refusal to repeat the same excuses. Refusal to carry habits that weaken you simply because they are familiar. A Stoic does not announce change. He enforces it internally, through discipline and repetition. Most people attempt to change outcomes while leaving their character untouched. They chase different results with the same behavior, the same thinking, the same impulses. A Stoic turns inward first. He reshapes judgment, removes excess desire, and strips emotion of its authority before touching the external world. Marcus wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." That is why change requires vigilance. What you allow into your mind shapes who you become. Every thought rehearsed is a direction chosen. Every unchallenged belief is a future accepted. To change yourself is not to become softer. It is to become precise. You speak less. You tolerate less internal chaos. You align your actions with principle instead of mood. Over time, this creates something rare: a person who does not need to be pushed, threatened, or inspired to do what must be done. This is not self-help. This is self-command. Change yourself, and the world's pressure loses its power. Change yourself, and chaos becomes manageable. Change yourself, and you become difficult to manipulate. This is control. This is Stoicism. This is the apex mindset. Thank you for watching.